How are we this morning? Going to the gym. I'm actually going to aim to go 5 times this week. I need to get back into the swing of things. So when I did my plant medicine journey, that was March, April, May, June, 3 months ago, I went into like a real inward time afterwards. I was like, I just want to have some intentional mornings. And there was like a few other things, like contributing factors to that as to why I wasn't as keen to, or like as feeling called to go to the gym. But I'm like, Ellie, I can see it in your body. Your body has changed. I've actually put on a few kilos. Plus, I want to get into some really good habits when I go to the new house. I've written out my morning schedule, my nighttime schedule. A lot of it I already do, but I'm like, I need to be getting in that routine as close to as I possibly can before I move there, so that it doesn't feel like a huge shock and, you know, don't burn yourself out or whatnot.
So jump catch, squat, and press.
Hello. Gym this morning was really good. I feel like I don't feel anything. I am numb. It's a day, let me tell you. My gym has actually just started. They've got like a new app, and we basically have this app and it shows you what the workout is. So I can be laying in bed, which I was doing this morning, and I was looking at the workout going, oh my lordy. Also, log our results, so therefore it's like tracking. It'll tell you when you've got like a PB, and you can just like, it helps you to build. It was nice to be filming back in the gym again because I haven't done it for so long. I felt a little bit awkward, like, don't mind me guys, just filming in the gym again. So I've still been reading. I am doing my course at the moment, like my subconscious wealth course, so that kind of takes preference over reading books, but finish this one, start to finish. She is done. I'm so proud of myself because all I wanted to do was get onto this book that I picked up in Nimbin. I was like, I really just want to read that book, but I actually persevered and stuck through this one. I really liked it at the start. I dipped a little bit in the middle, and then I came good on the end. I was like, oh my God, I love the end. And I did it as intentional reading. So I have all my notes. I do want to collate my notes into like an Instagram post and possibly even its own video just on what I learnt in this book, but highly recommend anyone that's like dating or just even like about confidence and things like that. Feminine energy, big one. I'll link it below. And then I've started reading this one, Ayahuasca Medicine. Not the best book. Wouldn't recommend. I'm almost at the end. Look, I've got a few key points, but like nothing of yeah, it's not what I thought it was going to be, but still a very interesting read. And that's kind of like ayahuasca medicine. This is like kind of what you see when you're in journey. So that's cool. And then this is my housemate who's in Bali's book, Creating Money. She hasn't finished it yet. She's very much like a thingy person, and she highlights a lot. I want to read this before I leave. So, I mean, I could always just borrow it and take it to the new house with me and then give it back to her. But yeah, definitely this is the next one. So I need to get through this one so I can start this one because I've only got 4 weeks. But I may really love it and get really into it and be able to read it. Anyways, she's got to go back to work. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it's I say it's freezing. It's 16 degrees and that is cold. But I'm just thinking about my Adelaide people. Let's check what the weather is in Adelaide at the moment. Actually, let's see when I go to Adelaide. I go there. I moved to Palm Beach in 30 days as of today.
Save our soldiers.
Just listening to a potty. Adelaide in 50 days, so it's only going to get colder. 9 degrees. 9 degrees, and that's not actually as cold as what it gets in their mornings. So yesterday I forgot to take this. I was on the bike at the gym, and all of a sudden I felt very, very hungry. And I was like, it's because I didn't get to have this, and my brain knows that I was meant to have this, and now it's really sad. So I'm even thinking, expiry on these. Oh, it's actually not that long. 11th of July. I was going to say, if they had like a few months on them, I might have taken some into the gym and left them in the fridge there for me. So if I forget one, I know that I've got one at the gym, but the 11th of the 7th is really not far away. It's like a month. I forgot to drink the rest of my cacao. I started doing EFT tapping, and I still have a whole lot of cacao to go. If it looks like I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday, I am. My face a bit flushed. Anyways, creativity hour was good this morning. I call it creativity hour, but I'm not actually really being creative in it. The whole thing came from a girl's YouTube where I was like, that sounds amazing. She does like creativity hour where she'll paint, she'll draw. And I started it, and I was writing. Like, I was doing a lot of writing at this time, writing just like random thoughts and things like this. And it's kind of just evolved into an hour for myself before I start the workday or before I start my day. I feel like I look really flushed. I'm super confused. So whilst it's not necessarily like actual creative, I call it creativity time. Just to state that way. But what I did this morning is I will always start by making my cacao, coming to bed. I put my oil diffuser on, and I use the app called Obsidian, and I do a morning brain dump. Do my morning brain dump, I just talk about like what I dreamt about, like my day yesterday, how I'm feeling, what's going on. It's just like a journal entry essentially. I then run that through ChatGPT, and I've trained my ChatGPT to pick up patterns, things that I just don't see. And today was actually so interesting. It's about like making myself feel good at the moment as well, and having clean, fresh hair will definitely do that. So that's good. I'm actually going to the gym a little bit later tomorrow morning. So one of my mates from the gym, Richard, we used to train together at 6 all the time. I just love him. He's just the best. He's been training at 6, and I'm like, you know what? I really just want to train with you. So I'm going to go in at 6 tomorrow instead of 5, which means I'm actually just going to set my alarm for 5, and if I sleep till then, that's so fine. I probably needed the extra sleep, but if I wake up earlier, I'm just going to do like my creativity hour then. Just do my brain dumping and things like that. I did go shopping the other day. Wait, did I show you guys the bedding? I don't think I did. But I'm glad. I spent so long in Myers, like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Should I buy it? Should I not? Should I buy it? Should I not? I had like a sale on. I'm saving it for the new house, obvi. Just want new energy. I'm thinking I should probably wash the sheet. Like, I never do. I'm gonna be honest. I never wash my sheets before I put them on my bed. But should I? I think you're meant to. But I'm always like, can't wait. But I feel like if I am going to do that, I should do that here and have them freshly washed, ready for the new place. But we're going with white sheets. Could regret. Could be a regret, but they feel really soft. I don't know what this lyocell fiber is, but they feel like soft and silky. I got this, which is the same brand, but this is linen. And it's like a beige kind of colour. So I got that. So we're going more neutrals, getting away from the bright colours. And these, I've got European pillows. She's so grown up. So yeah, I got this colour. So it'll be like beige. Ooh, be like real earthy tones. I'm doing earthy tones with the white. Speaking of, I'm going to look at mattresses tomorrow. I may or may not buy it. I don't need to buy a mattress. Like, I needed to buy a new bed frame. That thing ain't coming with me. My bedside table that's falling to pieces ain't coming with me. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. How good. I feel like I look tired. Going to the gym a little bit later this morning to train with Richard. Maybe Rob if he's there. I remembered this one. Also, I was thinking, I've got those muesli bars down here that if I forget to bring one of these and I realize on the way to the gym, I've at least got something else to eat. So life's good. Let's get to the gym. I'm just making up the little, I forgot to do it yesterday, my little cacao thingies, then it's all nice and organized. I tell you what, I was out of whack this morning when I just went to go make one. I was like, oh, I don't have one prepared. I'm just doing it with a creamed honey from my Honey Man at the moment, just because I want to use this up before my brain just takes up way too much capacity with like, I have to move the least amount. Ashwagandha. I've picked up this off the influencers. Got some ashwagandha. Good for your nervous system. Lord knows I need it. I also had been using like a flavorless protein in it as well, which I loved, but I've run out of. I need to order some more, but just a few other priorities at the moment. I also go 15 grams of this. I think, yeah, the serving size is 20 grams, but I feel like 15 is good for me. That I have heaps to pack, but just cleaning my room just now makes me realize like I really want to start packing and like getting rid of some more stuff. I'm just like, oh god. So it's a good thing I'm going to film my bedroom. I just want to like encapsulate this era essentially, just like a little reminder for myself, but I also put it on YouTube. Good morning. It is Thursday, and yes, I'm wearing the same outfit today. That's what I did yesterday. Oh my gosh, this is my 4th day in a row to the gym. This is the most I've been to the gym, I'm gonna say, since Journey. And I plan to go tomorrow as well. But it's funny because I notice in my body, I'm like, oh, this is maybe why I wasn't going as much. Ugh. Like just little niggles of injuries, like my shoulder I can like feel is a bit and my lower back is a bit and then just also being quite tired. But I think that's also good to tire myself out a bit.
I breathe through the discomfort of growth.
I breathe through the discomfort of growth.
And I let this new identity land.
And I let this new identity land. Just got my hair done. She did such a good job. Under 2 hours, which is good because my friend who does my hair takes 4 hours. That was too much for me. My hair is brunette. It doesn't need to be 4 hours. It was only $160. Under 2 hours. 8-minute walk from my new home. Happy days. So anyways, I'm going to go to focus on furniture now. I just want to try some of their mattresses. I might get a new mattress. They are a little bit too long because I have the tiniest legs, but I'm seeing mum in a month. Hi mum, you might be altering. Good morning, it is a Friday. It is glutes day or chest day at the gym. I'm gonna do chest. I just love doing chest now. I just like the movements better, I think. And I feel that during the week, we do like quite a heavy session of glutes on Mondays and Wednesdays. So then to do Fridays as well, it's just like, oof. I wish it was my day off so I could do both. So do like chest in the morning, glutes in the afternoon, or back to back. So I forgot to tell you guys, when I went to Lululemon yesterday, I had a bit of one of those like things of like like manifesting, and how it's really easy to manifest things when you feel like worthy of that desire. Well, I was in the line, and it was a long line, waiting to buy my brown leggings. And I thought, God, it'd be really handy if they gave me a big Lululemon bag instead of the small ones, because with moving, they're so sturdy that you can just fit so much in there. I was thinking, oh, that'd be really handy if they did that. Then, by the time I got up to the counter, I'd completely forgotten about that. And the girl said to me, she's like, we only have big bags. I hope that's okay. And I was like, oh, actually, that's better than okay. I'm moving house and I really need, like, the big bag will be really handy. And she goes, oh, do you just want me to give you a couple of extra? And I was like, that would actually be so helpful. And I know that seems really silly. They're just bags from Lululemon. But I went from like, oh, it'd be nice to be able to get a big bag instead of the small bag, completely forgetting about it. And then I got 3. I know it seems dumb, but it's like, that's manifestation in itself. I did try some mattresses yesterday, as you would have seen, and I did really fall in love with one. It's weird. There's like 4 in the super plush, and I liked the cheap one. The middle 2, I was like, meh, but the most expensive one. So I was like, out of the 2. So I think the cheap one was like $6.99 and the expensive one was $15.99. Good morning. How are we today? It is Saturday. Weekly nourishment top-up ritual time. Gonna go to the markets, then to Coles. Oh my god, endo pain. I'm in a bit of a water bother today, and I'm trying not to be, because I am going to Byron with Emma, and we're doing the Lighthouse Walk. That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. I just don't know how it's gonna go. I have taken some medication though, some Nurofen and I'm going to say endone, it wasn't endone, codeine. So we'll see, hopefully that helps, because I'm really looking forward to today. She's moving back overseas soon, so this is like one of our last times of like real solid quality time together. So anyways, go to the markets. Let's get this done. Let's get to Byron. Worst comes to worst, I might drive halfway up to the lighthouse and then walk the rest of the way. We'll see. I think she's in her cycle too, so we're probably gonna be a little bit on par. But yeah. Anyways, back. Oh my god. I got too much of the flowers. Perfect. Life is good. Also, maybe I feel so happy because I literally just fell in love with the man at the markets. We were waiting, right? So my passion fruit man in the morning, he's often like still setting up and stuff because I get there so early. And then he's got another guy that works next to him that sells like jerky and things. And often the jerky guy will be there and he'll just like cash me out kind of thing. But passion fruit man, they just like help each other out. But the jerky man wasn't there either. And there's this other guy who was like sorting through the stuff, and I thought, oh, he must work here. And that's why I was kind of still standing there, because I was like, oh, he must work here. He'll notice that I'm standing here, and then he'll go around. And then he made a comment being like, oh, should we just like cash ourselves out kind of thing, like go behind. And whatnot. And I was like, oh, I thought you worked here. I was like looking at him like, oh my God, you are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And then the guys came back and helped. And I just wish that I was like, marry me. No, I wish that I had said something to like prompt to be like, ask for my number. Like it's safe to ask for my number or ask for his number, you know? Oh my God, he was so handsome. So handsome. I even felt like he was chatting to the guy more to like stay for a little bit longer until I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm in love with the guy who I met for all of 30 seconds and I have no idea what his name is and I'll never know if I'll see him again. But if I'm meant to see him, I will. All right? That's what I said to myself when I was in the supermarket, because yes, I was still thinking about him, going, if you're meant to know him, you will see him again. Anyways, I bought these 2 beautiful flowers. So this one's for me. These are my self-love flowers for the fortnight. I feel like these might be the last ones that I get for this house. Oh, I guess it's just like bordering because they like last a fortnight, and then I want to get like fresh ones for when I'm in the new place. So yeah, this might be actually the last like proper bunch that I buy. I might just buy some intermediate like little actually, you know what? I'm going to buy tulips next fortnight, because that is what I kept on seeing constantly up on like leading up to like me deciding to move out. It was 111 and tulips everywhere. And tulips are all about like new beginnings, rebirth. And 111 is also about new beginnings. Also, I can't remember where I've gotten you guys up to, but I went to go look at a house, and when she gave me the address, it was Tulip Street. I was like, are you kidding? And I was like, this is the street, this is the house. And then one of my friends was like, maybe it's just the sign that like you're meant to be moving. Like that's what it was. And I feel like that's it, because whilst the house was wonderful, the room was really small, and one of the girls just had really stanky energy. I have a feeling she might have been the one moving out, but it just wasn't going to be a fit. So anyways, we love. And then I'm going to see Ben and Tiani's new house, because they have also moved. They left the Gold Coast, which is really sad, but I'm really happy for them because they're happy. I'm going up to see their new place, and I've got this bunch, which is the bunch that I got for myself last time. It's really, really beautiful. So I'm excited to give that to her. I just don't know how, because I won't be seeing them until tomorrow. Maybe I can just slide it out. I actually love buying myself flowers. Who would have thought? Not me. Anyways, I'll show you what I got from my kids. Other than a husband. Didn't get that one this time, but maybe next week. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to do these in the new house, because I don't know who's going to be around. Anyways, we saw my passion fruit man, obviously, because that's where my husband was. Corn, broccoli, pomegranate. Such a pain to get all the fruit out, but so worth it for my avocado on toast. Avocado, red onion, apple. Don't know why, I just felt like let's have an apple. Zucchini and carrot. I'm also worried I might be getting sick, because I wanted to get orange juice at the supermarket, which is a key indicator that I am getting sick. No judgment on this shop, because it's my first day of cycle, so more of these. I'm loving having these in the house. Also good to have in the car if I can forget my Milos. Corn chips for nachos this week. Pasta. Thanks. Ben and Jerry's. Yum. Aero Milky Bar. Yum. Protein milk. Milk. Cheese. I go for a lot of cheese, but cheese, sour cream. My Milos for the gym. They had these on sale, so I picked up a heap. I didn't buy them all because I didn't want to do that to, you know, not take them all. But I stocked up because I'm loving having these before training now. I don't know if it actually helps my training. I don't know if I've felt that yet, but like definitely from the Sweetie Treaty little having something in the morning on the way to the gym, enjoying that. So I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's really not actually that bulky. Oh, they're long. Good morning. It is Sunday. I was meant to be doing overtime, but my systems aren't working. So I tried for like 50 minutes and I gave up. I was like, it's so hard because My boss is probably gonna be like, why did you try for 50 minutes? And it's like, well, the system pretends to work and then it doesn't work. And it's like, I've carved out time for this. I've said no to different things to do this. I've expected that this money will be coming in this way for this. So anyways, I was like, you know what? You're just not meant to be doing it. You're meant to be doing something else that's more conducive for you to bring in money. So just taking a 10-minute breather because that was very frustrating. I finished this book. Had I told you guys about it? I can't remember. Like as in that I finished it. I didn't particularly love this book. Like it was okay. It was interesting to read it because obviously I have journeyed with Aya now. So like I understand it on a different level. Well, not that I understand it on a different level. I just understand like when they're talking about certain things, like I can relate to it. So that was cool. But like realistically, I didn't actually get that much out of this book. Would I recommend it to anyone? Not really.